Good morning, good morning, good morning, community. It's nice to breathe in fresh air. So often we may take it for granted that we're always going to be able to take that breath. But it's particularly nice today because we've had fires. I think we have 25 fires in the California area. And we have our own personal fire. Pasadena's been on evacuation notice, and several communities closer to the mountains had to evacuate. But this is probably the first time I could walk and not smell engulfed by smoke, at least. There's a faint smell. But anyway, you know what? It's Friday. How are you? What's up? How are you? How are you doing? I just want to ask you a simple question. Okay, well, wait. I'm Jenenne Macklin, transformational speaker, your wealth guide and catalyst. And I really am on a mission to empower women to make peace with money. I really am big on you understanding more about money, understanding how to manage your money, how to get out of the debt, stay out of the debt. That's part of, when we talk about America and they're talking about racism and all this stuff, being in debt is part of it. That was part of the plan, was to get us in debt because we were not educationally aware and smart. The plan was to get us in debt and keep us in debt. And then while we're in debt, we're paying money and more money to the United States of America. So I am hell bent on you making some different choices, if you want to live a different quality of life than the life that America wants to offer you. Get debt, live on credit, constantly paying interest rates for 26% and 15, no, it's not even 15 anymore, 21 and 22%. Trust me, I know, I've been there. And here's the thing. I spent at least 25 years, if not, let's say 30, in debt. Do you know how much of my life that impacted? Do you know how much money was impacted? If you took time right now and look at the interest you're paying, or do this. I had my girls do this, or my women do it, or my ladies in the challenge. I told them to add up all the money they've gotten, all the years they've been working. Add up all the money you've had from working. Add up all the jobs you had, all the side gigs, because, we can find some jobs. We can create a hustle if we need to. I said, add that up and see how much money you've had come through your hands over the years. One woman had at least $600,000 that she had just spent and didn't have anything to show for it. Another one was close to $1 million. You would be surprised how much money that has come through your life and come through your hands that we have not been accountable for. So, even though I'm on here supporting them and trying to give you some motivation and inspiration as we go through one of the most powerful transformational times on the planet. I'm sorry, I didn't bring any earbuds. I also want to remind you that what I'm most passionate about, what I'm most wanting you to join me on, is a journey to financial freedom, financial confidence, so that you can feel more secure in America. See, part of not feeling secure in America is debt. Not having enough money, not getting paid enough, and then not doing things with your money that's going to build for your future. Living in the moment thinking, it's just right now, I can take care of right now. Well, COVID showed you about focusing on, it's okay, just focus on right now. Because if you weren't prepared, then you got swept all around in all this craziness. But I'm going to introduce you to a challenge I'm going to be doing that I want you to become a part of. In the meantime, though, hi, Lemuel Adams. That's an interesting name. I married a man named Lemuel. Hi, Sean Carter. In the meantime, what I want to know for you on this Friday, in spite of everything that's going on, I was looking at Notorious RGB the other night. Ruth Ginsburg, oh my God, watching her and everything she did, case after case after case, her stick-to-itiveness, her determination. That woman was brilliant, quiet, soft-spoken, but certainly on task. Separate from all that, though. Separate from the presidency, separate from the stimulus packages and the money that's not coming, separate from the crazy things that the person who is not in charge, who is an actor, is doing, separate from the rallies, separate from everybody being killed, separate from our heartbreak about Breonna being murdered, but they want to say something about the people next door. Murder was in the house, separate from all of that. I'm serious. Separate from that, what else is going on? Unemployment, separate from that. The coronavirus, separate from that, separate from the vaccine. We ain't getting no vaccine. I don't care what they say. I have never had a flu shot and have not had the flu. Separate from all of that, I want you to push all that aside. Yes, I did say it. Because you know what? Baby boy and baby girl, you got to live life. Life happens. Life is going to continue to happen. I need you to look at very closely, very seriously today. I want you to look at what makes you smile. What puts a smile on your face? I was talking to a friend a few minutes ago and a hummingbird came. Oh my gosh, I love them. The magic of the universe or God that created something that is so small that can move forward, backward, just like that in a heartbeat. That's magnificence. All I can do is smile. And I love them when I see them because I always feel like they're bringing me a special message. I don't see them all the time. It's occasions. What makes you smile? What gives your heart joy? Certainly looking at the news all day ain't gonna do it. Listening to the news all day ain't gonna do it. Going on and on about the election is not gonna do it. But what gives you that sense inside that wells up within you and makes you smile? See, I can't have you losing your smile in this process. Oh, I'm sure our ancestors, no matter your nationality, I'm sure our ancestors have been through this and more. And yet, they kept their head up. And then yet, they kept putting one foot in front of the other. That's what I have to do to get off this hill that I walked up this morning. And yet, they didn't give up. They pulled in closer to each other, closer to their faith. Why are the cars coming now? I'm talking. Closer to their family, closer to their friends, and they found some way to smile. I keep hearing a book in my head. Their eyes were looking at God. I remember reading that book years ago, and I remember crying when her husband died and all the different things they went through, and he was beating her, and the relationship they had and how much they loved each other. That's all just a part of life, this up and down. But we've got to find that place where we do this, that we stay centered in the midst of the storm. So I want you today to think for a moment. What makes you smile? What is it? What puts a smile on your face that's generated from down here, like down in your solar plex, and moves up through your heart, comes up here, and it shows up on your face? What is that? I'm going to put a picture below. I just saw this dad kind of coming up a little bit of an incline, and he was running, and he had a little girl with him. Oh my gosh, she must be about 5 maybe, and she was keeping up with her dad. She's just running and laughing and talking. Oh, put a smile on my face. So today, if you can't answer that immediately, hashtag replay below, let me know what makes you smile. Then I want you to go out and find something to make you smile. Walking through Pasadena, I see new signs popping up. I saw a sign yesterday that was clearly written by an elderly person. Lives matter. I almost brought tears to my face. I thought, wow, clearly this is someone. And I pass this house all the time, but it just showed up recently. They didn't have anything before that. Put a smile on my face, choked me up right here. And I thought, wow, isn't this amazing? And when I saw people were back out on the streets again protesting for Breonna, I'm sorry, put a smile on my face. Because at least lets me know that someone else in the world sees what we see beside just us, and they recognize that it's not okay. I smiled. What is that, Kirk Franklin? Even when I'm happy, I smile. Dun, 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 I smile. That's what we got to do. So tell me what makes you smile. My son makes me smile at times. Either teasing me about singing or teasing me about, I'm trying to get this dance he does with his feet going in and out. I'm going to get it. Or either when I'm teaching him how to cha-cha. What makes you smile? Come on, give it to me. Hashtag replay. If it's running, if it's laughing, if it's tickling, if it's a story that your mom told you for the 10th time and she keeps telling you over and over. If it's something that the girlfriend did, the boyfriend did, you know, those ride or die friends that you have, what is it that makes you smile? Get it today. Hold on to it. Anchor yourself in that. Because see, part of riding the wave of life is you have to be able to be flexible enough to flow with it. See, oftentimes when the wave comes, we want to stand still. You just want to freeze and say, oh my God, but what we have to do though is be flexible. If it turns here, we got to roll with it. If it goes here, we got to go with it. And the more we give up resisting, the more we give up all of that resisting. Good morning. It allows us the freedom to be present in the moment and not standing there like a deer in headlights, afraid of what's going to happen next and what's going to come next. I figure you didn't need to hear all that noise. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to block some more noise. So that's what I want you to do. Find out what makes you smile. Let me know below. #replay. And then find in that smile, in those movements, whatever it is, in those actions or experiences, see them as the way you keep flowing in what's happening in life. You flow. You flow. You flow. Because if we get like this and we stand still, we're going to get knocked over. Because we're solid and we're standing. But we have to flow. And no, it won't look the way we want it to look all the time. No, it's not going to happen the way we want it to happen all the time. But you have to trust, as I do. Whoa, that Tesla came around there fast. Glad I wasn't in the streets. There's something bigger and greater than me and you and all these experiences that we're going through, and that we will be okay. You got to know that. Let that be your mantra. That we're going to be okay. We're going to be all right, no matter what. All of us won't make it. No, all of us won't make it. All of us are not supposed to make it. No. And it's okay. We say our prayers. We love who we love now because we know they may not be here. You keep loving them and keep loving yourself. But the best way to do it is to ask yourself today, what makes me smile? Notice when you smile. Notice when something tickles you. Notice when something brings you joy. Not, being sarcastic kind of stuff, but just outright makes you laugh. And then, you know what I want you to do when you see it and you're in it? I want you to dive deep into it and enjoy it. I will have the picture of the dad and the daughter. I'm put on the page here. I'm sure I had that in my mind all day today. Because she was so cute. She was so sincere. She was getting those little legs going up that hill. And then they stopped and caught the breath. She kept talking. Just talk, talk, talk. Oh my gosh. I remember my son was like that. And then they turned around, they're going back downhill. She's right there next to him, running again. Give yourself some joy. Create your joy. Live in your joy, even in the midst of the storm. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel like, I got to be sad. I got to be disappointed. I got to be the... No, you don't. Yeah, I'm sad about Brianna. I am. I know God's got her. I'd be more concerned about us here than I would be about Brianna. That's where my focus would be. All of the people who've made their transition, I know they're fine. They're in a better place. We need to figure out what we're going to do while we're here, okay? So today, what makes you smile? Have a great weekend. Whatever that looks like for you. I don't know if it's still raining, if it's still hurricanes places, there's storms. I don't look at the news as much anymore. I do what I do, and I don't need the news to tell me what to do. If I make a donation, I'm going to make a donation. If I'm going to pray, I'm going to pray. If I'm not going to worry, then I'm not going to worry. But I don't need to look at the news for all the I can't say the word. Sensationalism that they do with the news, because that's what it's all about. Okay, take good care. Know that you're loved. Know that you're cared for. Know that you're thought about. Know that you're held in the greatest esteem and love by the Most High that continues. Oh, okay, I got low battery. I guess I am wrapping up. That continues to breathe our breath and beat our heart. As long as our breath is breathing, take a deep breath. Put your hand over there. As long as your heart's beating, that means you matter. You have something to contribute. So be about that. Today, though, smile. Bye for now.